What's up and good morning, guys? How are you? Alex here from Hoppos. And well, today's just another busy day like always here. And I hope you guys all had a great weekend. We're coming back here on a Monday. We're coming back fresh, refresh, ready to roll. Tomorrow's actually Tuesday, the 23rd. Today's the 22nd. But today's a special day for me because we're finally getting something that I've had being built for a while now. And being that tomorrow's my daughter's birthday, Mario from CNC has graciously finished the stroller. So I got a stroller a while back. I bought it knowing that my wife was pregnant. I bought it right as I found out she was pregnant. I wanted to build it. Didn't know what color because we didn't know if it was a boy or girl yet at that time. So I just kind of held on to it for a while and kind of just stood there. So when we finally knew the gender, you know, everything, I really want to jump on it. I just didn't have the time. It really came down to time. I didn't have time to work on it. As you guys know, that one. So I just told Mario, he was at the shop one day, and we always joke around because he goes, well, you know, since you're not busy, I got something for you to do. He always tells me that. So I told him one day, well, you know, since you're not that busy, I got something for you to do, Mario. And he laughed at me, and I was like, you know what? Take this project on, please just finish it for my daughter, because by the time I get on it, she's gonna outgrow it. I'm not gonna have the time to actually do it. Plus, I'm not a master painter. I don't paint, which I mean, I have painted on my horns a while back on some videos, and they didn't come out too bad, but it was my first learning experience. I never picked up a paint gun in my life. So I learned YouTube, thank God, YouTube, and you know, I painted them and they came out decent. But I needed perfection on this. So of course there's no other guys besides Mario over at CNC and his whole crew over there. I mean, they do amazing work. You guys will hear me talk about them a lot on a lot of the videos because they jump in and we do a lot of projects together. You know, we do a lot of the setups, they do a lot of the install, they do a lot of the paint, they do a lot of the resto stuff. And they're great at it, and the crew that he has and the system that he has is just amazing. So of course I wanted them to do it. So it worked out perfect. And today's the day they're supposed to drop it off, and hopefully it shows up, but we'll see. I know they ran into some issues last time. They were supposed to drop it off. Some of the chrome was kind of so he ended up redoing it, which I do appreciate that. So today's supposed to be the day he drops it off. We'll see what happens. Just gotta waiting game now.
Oh my goodness!
That's yours. Oh.
Oh my, look it! Yeah.
You like it, baby? Try it. Get in there. Get in there.
Yay!
Look at you. Happy birthday.
You want to push you? Ah.
You like it? What do you think? Mario did a good job? Did Mario do a good job?
Say thank you.
Yep. He tightened everything's good, huh? Yeah, it's solid, baby. You like the color? You taking it all in? Yeah. Come on, baby. Push it back. There you go. Now push it. What's up and good morning, guys? How are you? Oh man, so it's been a long few days here. So after we got you know, everything taken care of here in the building, we had to go finalize the Ontario location. So we actually had to go over there and do the final cleanup, pressure wash the floors, remove the last of the few pallets that we had there, break them all down, clean windows, that kind of stuff to get it ready for it being listed. And it is officially on the market. It is listed. So if any of you guys need a building, there's 2 buildings that are going to be available in Ontario, right off of Central, which is County. Also, as we were moving stuff out, we got the last frame out of there. Well, Art kind of did some damage on the trailer. Let me show you. Well, here you guys go. As you can tell, that is supposed to be over here. And as it goes down, it just gets worse and worse and worse. The trailer literally split apart this far. Now this trailer is fairly new, but it is so low and so cheaply made. Unfortunately, the way trailer companies makes this stuff nowadays, it's like falling apart. Let me show you guys. This is how thin this frame is. Let me see that. I can literally twist it with one hand. So with us using the main jack stands when we go to shows and putting these down, you can see how far out of alignment all this got. And this side, it literally ripped. So this is actually supposed to be, and you can see me moving that, this is supposed to be all the way over here. This is supposed to be all the way over here. So the whole back half of this trailer has got ripped and tore out. So today's job is to fix this. So yesterday when we got here, Art was just pretty much over this. I was like, oh, fuck it, I'll just go buy a new trailer. But I'm like, let's see if we could save it. Because if it's not that bad, then you know, why go spend the money if we could just fix it and repair it, you know. I know a few guys that have some welders, so you know, we could talk to them, see if they want to do some work, you know what I mean? And this trailer is a Hallmark, which we bought it because you know, we thought it was gonna be a good trailer, but unfortunately the way they make these and they do it so cheap, we already went ahead and pulled all the paneling off. All the paneling here, we pulled all the screws. We're gonna come in and try to save all this, bring it back. I'm gonna straighten everything out. You have a lot of panels over here that are actually tweaked and bent, as you can tell. So I'll go ahead and put it on the stretcher shrinker. I'll shrink all these panels that I need to. They are aluminum, so they're soft and they're, you know, easy to flex. So we'll go ahead and get those on there. We already pulled all that stuff. So now we're going to go ahead and just get everything leveled out, squared out, and then we're going to see, you know, where we hit the grind and weld, because like I was showing you guys earlier, there's literally that little weld holding everything. Along with that, there's just like one little weld here and one little weld here, and they actually put these supports here as a support, obviously, but there's only two welds holding this whole thing. So this, unfortunately, is just very poor quality on Hallmark as part. As you can tell, there's very little penetration as far as on the material. So we're gonna fix that. We're gonna beef this trailer up, especially because of how much weight we put on this back section, you know, up there. So we'll get this fixed. So here's the side that didn't get damaged as bad. You can see the lineup right here of the screws. These are actually torque bits, but when they wrapped them. They actually wrapped over, so it looks like rivets, but they're actually torque bits. But that lines up pretty good. We see a little crease right here. No, nothing too crazy. We really weren't too worried about the cosmetics. We just need it to function really well. Even though I am going to straighten out a lot of these panels here, we actually were able to get, you look here, the screw hole to pretty much line back up again. You know, all these panels are still kind of loose, and once they get all pretty much squared up, you can see this guy lines right up. It did rip it out, but we're just going to oversize a little washer, put these back in to keep it from flapping. We'll put some 3M tape just like they used to have back here, that way keep the water out. And then we actually added in all these cross support beams. We're going to do one right here as well in this corner, because this is the main corner that takes all the force when we come out of a driveway. So I'm going to do a vertical gusset this way. I'm going to go program that on the CNC real quick, and I'm going to add one here and possibly add one up in this direction too, to kind of transfer and distribute the weight when it does, you know, hit this corner. That's one thing on these trailers that they probably never thought of, is when they put these big old legs in here, they drag. They actually hang lower than the actual trailer. So I did raise them up about a ½ inch on each side, which isn't much, but it's better than what it was before. So definitely making improvements on this. Got everything all squared back in. I actually had to relieve a lot of material. There's a little bit of cuts that I still got to fix down here. If you kind of see, I got to straighten that back out. There's Vic acting like an idiot again, hitting the horn because he's doing nothing over there. You see his little bald head walking over there. So we're gonna get all this taken care of. Gonna program these vertical gussets in real quick, and then we'll be good. Here you guys go. We got some undercoating on here, but we added in these kind of diagonal pieces, but in a vertical. That way any sideways force has to push up against here, which pushes it up against here. Very similar design to like a bridge. That way just add a little extra support into this corner. Obviously we added in all these right here, and then same thing over there. We did that diagonal pattern just to kind of just give it some extra support as it comes out and drags in that corner, because this trailer is so low. So we got everything all buttoned up as far as here and fab wise. The only thing I got to worry about is putting the floor back in, and then once the door closes, there's just that final piece down here that I got to bend out and weld, which is no big deal. But we're able to get everything all squared up again. We got everything to line up as far as the holes. The door closes perfectly fine, so we're looking really good. So and actually got done a lot faster than I was expecting. I shouldn't say that yet, just in case I don't come across any of like little issues, but I gotta get all these straps out, kind of clean up real quick, and then we're gonna start putting the floor back in and then get all the panels, everything kind of put back into place, and then try to straighten out all these extra trim pieces that I took out.